Welcome back, welcome back to the Crypto Factor. My name is Paul. Welcome back to your favorite cryptopreneurship channel for cryptopreneurs and aspiring cryptopreneurs alike. We're going to be talking about the Bitcoin price. We're going to have a crypto AMA, meaning we'll be answering any questions you have from the chat. And I want to talk a little bit about movies with you today as well. Don't ask me why, we'll get to it. But I'm very, very disappointed. And I think things are going to change for the worse because a lot of times the movie industry predicts what happens to the world. I know that sounds weird. I know that sounds kind of like a bold statement there, but it may be true. I want to welcome Identity Block, my man with the hand signs every single time. I love seeing them. And I also want to say hi to John Shepard that's already here, saying glad to see another live stream. Yes, sir. I am also glad. I'm going to try and be doing more of these live streams. I also try to do some longer, I want to do some long form videos. This channel is known for the short videos. We do short videos almost every day. But if you notice, I did a longer video yesterday, and I want to start making longer videos so I can get my point across, because a lot of times you can't get enough info in those 60-second videos. Yes, people can digest them. Yes, people can find them. Yes, people can get to the point straight away. But things are taken out of context a lot of times. People complain a lot of times. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of both of them. I also see Ania Hill Houston. Hi from Houston. Sorry about that, Houston. We have a problem here. We have no one that can pronounce this. Anyway, hi to Houston. Glad you are here. And let me just dive a little bit. By the way, how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing in the chat? And please tell me if you've watched the last Thor movie. I really just tell me if you've watched the last Thor movie, Love and Thunder, or any Marvel movies that came out lately. Put it in the chat. I would really like to know. We're going to address them later on, not right now, but later on, because I used to have, I'll just say this is a spoiler alert, I used to have Marvel fan on my profiles, right? I used to have it on my Twitter. I used to have it on my, even my LinkedIn, even everywhere, right? And I took it off. And I'll tell you why. So let's have a look at the price real quick. Let me just open up the tab, the Bitcoin price. And as you can see, we were pretty much right so far about 20K being the bottom with a dip down to the 17K level. Okay, we didn't reach 17K. We reached 17.5, something like this, but we still got that bottom 20K, 17K, 17.5 wick down, and we did buy in the higher 17K level. I also told you to buy at the 19K level when everyone's saying we were going to go lower. I said we're going to go higher, and it looks like we're now holding 22K. So is this a dead cat bounce, or is this a rally? It's definitely a relief rally. What's going to happen here? Where are we going to go? Are we going to go up higher? Are we going to get into a bull market, or are we going to go back down? And you can't really predict this, but I can tell you what to watch out for so you can look at probabilities and understand what we're looking at here. So basically, here's what we're looking at. First of all, what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a bounce over the next few weeks to the 25K level, and maybe right here to the 26. So 25, 26, middle of this candle, and we might even get up to the 28.5K level here. I really think we're going to cover this. Now, we don't know if we're going to go straight up. We might go up to the 25K level, go back down to the 22K, and then go up, or even to the 20K and then go up. But for this to happen, obviously, we need to watch this 22.6K level. We need to break it. If we break that, we break resistance, and we keep on going up. Now, if we manage to break the 28K level and go past roughly 33K, we can consider this being a new bull run, which pretty much it pretty much is confirmed by my view that this bull market will start by the end of this summer or by the end of this year at most, even though price will be reflected and people will admit it after in the beginning of 2023. Now pay attention here, because we might go up to the 25 or 28K level, go back down to the 19, 20K level, then go up and go for that break. We might even stay in that range for a while. Now, what happens if that doesn't happen? What if we get a bounce to the 25K level, 28K level, go down and keep going down? Well, then we're looking at the other scenario where if we break 17.5K or 17K psychological, we're looking at the 15.6 level or 15K rounded up as the price I'm looking at that we might reach. Now, yes, we can go to the 12 to 14K level, around that level. Yeah, we can only see this as time passes and we get down to that level. Now, a lot of people, a lot of experts are calling for 10K or worse. Why are they calling for 10K or worse? They're basing it off a different technical analysis, and they're basing it off that markets never do or out exceed what you're expected to do. But what I'm seeing is a little bit different. See, everyone says 12 to 14K, but markets never do what you want, so it might get to 10 to 8K. I'm saying, why do that? Why not surprise everybody, and instead of overshooting your price to surprise everyone, and everyone be wrong, what if it doesn't get to that price? Just like it didn't get to 100K. Does that make sense? Or my call of 84K for the last bull run, right? What was, because I said 100 to 140K, but we have to break 84K first, and my 84K was my top, which we never reached. We reached 69K. So what if that happens? So in order to see if that happens, if this becomes a new bull market, we have to surpass 33K. But it is very possible here. Now, that said, a few things could trigger this, because people like to look at the news and not look at charts. So charts is the only way to foresee the news, because you got news for the masses and news for the classes. You're not going to get news for the classes. You can only get news for the masses. Charts is your, how can I put this? Your best bet. So what I'm saying is this, that either we're going to have a resolve or negotiation for Ukraine and Russia, meaning the war is going to stop or temporary stop or come to an agreement, right? Or the Federal Reserve are going to print money. Why would they print money? Because right now they're in what's called a bullwhip. Look it up on Twitter, on Google. A bullwhip means they keep on fighting inflation, they keep on fighting inflation, but also the stock market is going down. They don't know which one to fight first. It's like a spiral, like a death spiral. But, they have to either support inflation or support the stock market and print money for people as well. Okay? Now, whatever they do, they're screwed, right? But what's the best thing for elections? And it really depends on the narrative. If inflation kept on going down, they might use that for a political play for the November election, the midterms, right? They might say, okay, look what we're doing for the economy. Inflation is going down, so let's keep on doing this. Let's keep on raising rates because that's our policy here so we can get reelected. But if things are going up and they're not doing very well in inflation, the stock market starts falling, guess what? They have to print money, because if they don't print money, they're not going to get reelected. So they might start printing money in order to save the stock market, say, look what we're doing, the economy's doing well, or whatever I'm just giving you a ballpark here of things. So right now, inflation is going up, so it looks like they're going to go for the latter. Or something else might happen, like a black swan event, something that we cannot predict. Now, black swan events are not always bad. And no, they're not called white swan events. White swans are pretty common. The reason it's called a black swan is because it's rare. But black swan events could also be good, right? So black swans are not good or bad in nature. They're just surprises that come to the stock market or in life, if you will. So this is what we're looking at. So my view is we might go bullish. Now, again, we don't know right now. I'm just giving you the probabilities here. Or we might do nothing of the sort. We might just move sideways for the next of the year. You don't know what's going to happen. Or we might go down a little bit and go sideways forever. I don't know. It's insane, right? But the probabilities are this. And what this helps you with, we're going to go back up or down, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're an idiot. Listen. Yes, but I'm giving you levels to watch with probabilities so you can play off this. Maybe you want to take profits at 25 to 28K or half of them. And then have half of your profits in USDC, for example, so you can buy the dip, or if it keeps on going up, you can use that money to buy back once we break 33K, yes, buy higher, and confirm a bull market. You'll still make plenty of money if we go up to 100 to 140K next bull run. Or you might want to get into alts after that. And yes, buying higher makes sense in this position because you don't want to buy in a no trade zone. You want to buy on confirmation, which is not always lower on support. Sometimes it's higher because you break resistance and make it new support. And yes, I know that sounds confusing, and a lot of people are making fun of this, but that's why you're poor. Now, the people that are open-minded and actually listening to me here might actually make some money, so pay attention. So you might want to do that. You might want to do a whole bunch of things. So basically, we're watching this level right now. Would I buy here? No, I would not buy here. I would buy if we broke 22,300, or I would buy if we go off of support at the 19K level roughly and we start going up with volume. But let's see what happens here. But that's what's going on with Bitcoin price right now. Let's go to the questions here in the chat real quick. Let me drink some water, do some sit-ups. I don't know if you ever watch Ivan on Tech. He always said, when you want to drink water, he's like, do some push-ups. This is the crypto factor. We've already done push-ups because you watched Ivan on Tech in the morning. Do some sit-ups. Let me drink some water. Let me do some water ASMR for you. I'm drinking water. This is crypto ASMR. SafeMoon's a scam. Okay, now let's go to the chat here real quick and see what's going on. By the way, if you haven't been here before and you think you're getting value, if you like what you've seen so far, please subscribe down below, hit the notification button so you don't miss the next video. Maybe the next video is important, maybe you don't want to miss it. Make sure you subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it, and so will you, because you're helping a really cool channel. No bullshit, no fluff YouTube channel here. Let me read some of the questions here. Oh, almost forgot. This is not financial advice. I think I have to say that by law, but I hate saying that. So,
hey guys, I'm Method NOONE. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Method NOONE.
There you go. So now you know it's not financial advice. Now, the reason I say it's not financial advice is actually not because of law. It's not because I have to say it. That's an American thing that doesn't really apply for me because I'm not an expert. But what it does apply is if I don't know your financials, if I don't know your risk tolerance, your age, your background, what you're invested in, your diversification, your time limit, your time horizon, your time frames and all that, I can't give you financial advice because I don't have the information to give you financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor in a sense. So, but again, if it's like going to going to exercise and go on a diet, people need to know your background, what your goals are. If you have a heart problem, like a whole bunch of stuff, what your diet is like. Are you better on a low carb diet? Are you better on keto? We don't know this. So anyway, let's look at the questions here. How's your health, Paul? My health is fine. Thank you very much. I think you must be Muslim. Inshallah, I'll be okay. Thank you very much. Marvel FUD. Yeah, there is some Marvel FUD here. Marvel FUD on the crypto factor today. I'm going to talk about it. Sir, your thoughts on the FED interest hike, 75 points or 100? Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see, dude. We'll see. But I'm telling you right now, if the charts start going up, and maybe people know inside information before we know about it, so maybe this will predict the Fed. That's what technical analysis does, or at least it gives you what people are feeling at the time, or what the insiders know. When do we start buying alts? I actually made a video. Hey, what's up, Dave? I actually made a video the other day talking about what else you should be looking into, in my opinion, and when to be looking into them. Make sure you watch that on my channel. Let me show you real quick. It's a 10-minute video, I think. So you might want to watch that. But let me show it to you real quick. If you actually go to the Crypto Factor YouTube channel here, and you actually scroll down, you will see it after all these interviews. Right here, crypto videos and live stream short clips, which, by the way, I'm going to change this playlist, but you can also go to the uploads, I guess, somewhere here. There you go, buy crypto, 10 cryptocurrencies to buy and when to buy them, right? So you could watch that video. While you're at it, if you have some time, watch this video here with full value Dan. We talk about SafeMoon, we talk about scams. I really think you should watch that video. I think you will get a lot of value from it. FTX price prediction in 2025, too far away with some. I'm not going to predict that. I would bet it would do pretty well if it's still around. What's up, bro? How are you? Do you think Bitcoin will go down to the 18, 17K, 16K, or from now on just more to the upside? Is this a start of a bull run? Ali, great question. Just answered it in the beginning of this live stream. So if you just joined, make sure you go back and watch the live stream, and you get you get it in quite detail, actually. When you start accumulating that crypto on your video yesterday, Ania, I would start accumulating that crypto once we have confirmed that we're getting out of a bear market. Now, over the 33K level, if you will, after that's made support. So once we close above it for at least a week, rough estimation, we'll have to look at the chart at the time to tell you if that's the case. But that's when I would start accumulating those cryptocurrencies. That said, I even bought some Polygon quite recently, as I made a video and I talked about last time, because I really think it's going to do very, very, very well in the next bull run. So I figured I'll hold it long term. When you accumulate Cardano, the same time as I made that video, Ali, I just wrote it down in text. I forgot Cardano and I forgot about DOT in that video. I hope we go down to the 12K. See, that's the whole point, right? A lot of people are hoping they go down to the 12K right now. And a lot of people are calling for the 12K. And I don't think it's going to get down there just for that reason. So I'm looking at the 600K level right now, if we break down under 17.5. Monday, bloody day. Don't look at the daily chart. Look at the weekly chart. I think it would give you a better perspective of what's going on. I think daily is too fast right now in this. In this market environment, I think you should zoom out to the weekly. I agree. Oh, it's not even Monday, it's Sunday. Yeah, we don't know that yet. We really don't know that. We might be bloody, it might not be. I agree, buy orders 16K and 15K, BNB at 150. Okay, Dave, that is another thing you could be doing, actually. Waiting for $500 to $700 Ethereum. Yes, it's quite possible. I actually called 800 and we did get back, we did wick down there. So for me, it went down to the level I wanted it to anyway, so I've accumulated my Ethereum already. I'll buy more if I want to later on. What do you think can make $1 million from 50K by buying in the bear market and hold it the next bull run? It depends on your time horizon and how much patience you have. I don't think I would. So it's very hard to make $1 million by 50K. You can go high risk in crypto, but I would be looking to hold cash, and if we actually go in a bigger bear market, in a recession or depression, I would be buying houses and Rolexes. And I know that sounds weird, but that's what I would be buying. I'll probably buy some Bitcoin, but I would be looking to utilize my cash to buy things that are going to go up in the next bull run. I know that sounds weird, but yes, cash is king in a recession, believe it or not. And yes, it's worth more and less. And yes, you can buy less, but people are willing to part with things for much less. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's my outlook on it. Hi, Paul. Hi, Carol. What's up? Maybe one crazy question. What is the best coin to buy to make 100,000 with an investment of 5K? Ali, that's 100x. I hate questions like that because here's the thing. What can make you 500,000 with 5K or even 10K could also make you get zero. So get out of this mentality. The best way is to get into lower risk, believe it or not, and it's a doubles game. So if you want to make $1 million, you need to double. I think it's 10 times, right? I can't remember my math, but anyway. So let's say you have $1,000, right? Let's say you have $1,000. Your first goal is to double that. Okay, so let's say you want to double $1,000. How can I double $1,000? Maybe you buy something for 1,000, sell it for 2,000, right? That's one double. Okay, then you want to grab that $2,000 and make it into $4,000. That might be stocks, that might be something like gold, because I don't know, it doubles over 5 years, I don't know, it might be something else, it might be something, a business, it could be anything. So you make it into 4,000, that's two doubles. Then, at $4,000, you have other things you can buy and do to make it double again. So it's not the same thing that's gonna double it. So you make it 8,000, that's three doubles. Then you make it 16,000. Right? Now that's four doubles. Now at 16,000, your next double is 32,000. So what can you do? What can you do by half price to sell double? Or what business can you do to double your money? Or what can you invest in to double your money? Do you know what I mean? But now you have 32K. 32K is five doubles so far. Now 32K, you can actually buy a small apartment or something and sell it double for 64K. So maybe in a market crash or something, you can buy an apartment. But anyway, regardless, now you have six, right? You have six doubles and you have 64K. What happens at seven doubles? 128? Right? 128 is seven doubles. Then that's... What's the next one? 128 times 2. Anyone with good math here? What is it? 316? No? 256? What is it, man? Come on, help me out here. All right? That's another double. So you need about 8 doubles to make $1 million. But each time you need to do a new double, you have more money to work with to be able to make that double, and you have more risk tolerance because now you can take more risk, and if you fall, you still have the rest of the money to make another double and so on. So it's a numbers game, basically. KGB says too much talk, too much talk. You're in a live stream. What do you expect me to do? Okay, let's change the too much talk thing. Let's do a favor for KGB. This is a new live stream right now. Okay, watch. Is that better? Less talking for you? You want to do that crypto ASMR? Anyway, man, I'm just messing with you, KGB. Maybe we'll have another planned SWAN event. Ooh, the intended pun was good. Identity block, plan SWAN. I really like that. For those of you who didn't get it, plan as in black swan. I like that. That was pretty cool. Illuvium, good to invest. Yes, but not right now. Immutable X, I think it's going to do very well. I wouldn't get into it right now. I would get into the coins I showed you already. Hunter biting in the building. Hey, Paul, nice to hear you. What are you thinking about Vulcan Forge? I think Vulcan Forge is going to do very, very well. I have Vulcan Forged. I'm lending out Vulcan Forged. And I think it's going to do very, very well in the next bull market. And I think once we get confirmation, I'm going to get more of it. Or I might even reallocate some of my funds from other cryptocurrencies to Vulcan Forge to have more of it when the time is right. I really hope you're wrong about this bull run because I haven't bought the dip. That's the thing. Most people won't buy the dip. See, it's going to get us in a surprise where 86 to 92 people, 90% of people will either miss the dip or lose money. Right? So what is that level that it has to get to, or what does Bitcoin have to do to screw everybody over? And that's usually what happens, because most people are wrong by statistics. Does that make sense? Why do you hate SafeMoon? I don't hate SafeMoon. I just don't like SafeMoon. I think it's complete garbage. Just Be Bullish says, hello everyone, how are you? Just Be Bullish. Polygon price 2023. I don't do projections like that, dude. I just know it's going to go up. I'm looking at a 5 to 8x though. If there's a bull market and the bull market is the same as the last one or the prior one, I'm looking at a 5 to 8x. 256, people answering my prior question with good math, of course. Me, brother from 10K, made 360,000 and lost it all in the scam. Well, there you go. Scams are dangerous. Never bet everything on a scam. And then 512, very true. And then 512 and 512 is another double to go to $1 million. What's happening, Paul? Good to see you on the live show again. Thank you very much, Crypto Seeker, my man. Crypto Seeker, how are you? Glad you're here. All the questions are good today. You can make small videos. Yeah, look, I would really love somebody that knows how to edit well, take my live streams and make small mini videos from it and either put it on their own channel, which I will actually push people to, or send them to me so I can put them on my channel somehow. And I would really love that, but I personally just don't have the time. I just don't. But I would love for somebody to do a Crypto Factor Clips channel or something like that. And I would generally love it if it just takes my videos, makes small videos from it, or they take my videos, make small videos from it, or they or who or whatever your pronouns are. Make a channel with small clips of the Crypto Factor, and I will not only endorse it and send people over there, you can keep 100% of the ad revenue, and we can even work out a deal. I would really like that, but you have to be good at editing. You have to do a good job. Hey, Paul, FTM or ZIL? Right now? Really? I don't know. I would probably go with a FTM and go for ZIL a little later, but I wouldn't buy either right now. I would wait till we break 33K. Crypto Seeker, pretty good, brother. You know I'm going to be here. I'll watch every show, and I have been knocking down the list of coins. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate your support. So let me ask you something right now. How many people watched Thor, Love and Thunder? And I know this is on crypto related, but how many people watched it and have the same opinion, just like me, that it was complete garbage? Like really, like a unicorn throwing up. Like rainbows coming out like different colors. It was really garbage. And let me tell you why it was garbage. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here because I'm a Marvel fan, I was a Marvel fan. I had Marvel fan on my LinkedIn profile, on my Twitter, on my business page, everywhere. Took it off. Really did. I did. Why? And I really think Marvel's gonna, and it's because of Disney, and I really think they're gonna lose market share to DC unless DC starts fucking up as well. And let me know if you agree with this. I love Thor. I thought Thor was great. He was one of those last manly heroes with good comebacks. Was funny, a little sarcastic. He had this thing where he was it was humorous. He was funny, but he wasn't silly. His ego was funny, right? Because, for example, I don't know if you remember Infinity War, when was it Infinity War when somebody was vanishing and they were and stuff like that, and they were invisible. He's and they were making them imagine other places, and he's be careful, they're using the mind to show you illusions. Fortunately, I am mighty, and it doesn't work on me, and it worked on him, right? I thought that was one of the funniest clips ever, but what happened was they made him into a complete moron. They made him into a complete moron, and they wanted to show, I really feel they wanted to show men that were inferior, and they wanted to show women with more powers, which I don't mind. I don't mind women having strength or being heroes. I just don't like it when the messaging is completely screwed up. For example, you had one woman, which wasn't a woman apparently because she was lesbian or some shit like that, and she was a king. So they wanted to do some messaging with that. Okay, fine, Disney's doing some woke messaging. We get it. That's okay. I think it's stupid to try and do this in a movie, but that's fine. Then they had The Rock, that one Rock, the big guy that, I can't remember his name, hanging out with Thanos, fall in love with another guy Rock because they want and kissing or some shit because they wanted to they were gay basically, and they wanted to show this. Again, there was no point to it. It wasn't that I mind it. It was just there was no point to it, and did not add any value to the movie. But they made it into a comedy. The plot line was complete crap. They totally screwed it up. It was complete garbage and horseshit. And that's what happens when you focus on messaging, woke messaging, and not the movie. Now, am I saying not to put messages in there? I'm not saying that. Am I saying don't show bisexuality and stuff like that? Dude, I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying is when your message is your priority and your movie comes after, you're going to get a crap movie. You're in the movie business. Your first thing should be movie. Make the movie good, and then if you want, put your fucking messaging in it. We know how this propaganda works, it's fine. But you completely destroyed Marvel, right? You did it in Strange when you had this other lesbian girl, that's fine, but at least it was a better movie than Thor. But you completely ridiculed and made Thor look like a moron, and then put him in the fucking thing cooking at the end, which I cook as a man, right? But this is stupid. This is getting out of hand. So I don't know what your pronouns are. Make complete crap are your pronouns. My pronouns, just so everyone knows right now, is dude, man, and BAMF. BAMF. It's badass motherfucker, if you're wondering what that stands for. And essentially, that's what I identify as well. So really, people are getting sick of this. Leave Marvel alone. Stan Lee's turning in his grave right now. I don't think he would ever allow this. I think now I see why Iron Man was stopped. Robert Downey Jr. not wanting to continue, probably because they were telling him to do some gay shit, maybe, right? But he couldn't say anything about it because he would lose his career. Just leave. Politics and messaging and all this agenda should be left out of movies. Let movies be good. Do you want to make a movie about a transvestite hero? Do it. I love it. I'll even watch it out of curiosity. Do you want to make a gay movie with gay people to show that how it is, or gay characters? Do it. I'm all for it. I'll watch it as well. You know, just out of curiosity. Probably not. But how many people watch these movies? Probably no one. So that's why they're trying to add it in movies that we do watch to try to pass their agenda. I just wanted to go for a little rant here. I think it's complete horseshit. I don't care if you want to identify with yourself as a duck if you want to, or a frog. I really don't care. But leave movies alone. Let movies be movies. Let movies be movies. Let comedians be comedians. Let them make the jokes about these things. Right? You're fucking everything up. It's a shame. It's disgusting. SRC, I'm not going to change my perspective. I think everyone else should. I called the top and bottom. Prior bottom. And I even called 17K. I even called 20K with a dip to 17K. Nope, I'm not going to change my perspective until technical analysis tells me to change my perspective. And no, I don't copy everybody else just because other people say it, because they have more subscribers than me, or because they're experts, or so-called experts. Most economists are morons anyway. Sup, RXNCIDDD. What's up? Not sure if that's one word or many letters, but what's up, man? Carol says, ha ha ha, Paul, you're so funny, very sexy water intermission. Yeah, well, yeah, true. When's buy time? I answered that earlier on, man. If you watch the video from the beginning, you'll see the different levels. A few studios taking that route. Yeah, identity block, they are, man. They are. Chill, my man. I am chill, bro. It's called a podcast. You gotta do it with enthusiasm. You want me to make a podcast where I'm chill? Yeah, I think that Marvel was really bad, what they did to the movie. But I'm chill. Yeah, very, very interesting to watch. I'd rather watch cat videos. I think they ruined Marvel and DC with all this woke. Yeah, bull crap in my opinion. Everyone, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't look again. Woke. It's ridiculous. I understand what they're trying to do, but when you try and do it too much, I think you're gonna lose people. It's like the gay parades. You try to make a gay parade for gay rights, which I'm all for, by the way. Like I religiously, I don't want to be gay, or I don't like gayism, right? But I do believe in people's rights to be gay. So, but then when you have a gay parade, and instead of doing something serious so you can get your point across, you get people going, looking at the little nipples and fucking half naked on the blog. Guess what? You lose. You lose credibility. Do you know what I mean? So when you overdo shit, there's a problem here, right? Movies are for escapism and not political crap. Thank you very much. I totally agree with you, and I understand how you might use movies for culture, or how you would use it to control the world in certain situations, like the Cold War back with Russia. You had all these Rambo movies and stuff like that, but then you had the Rocky movies that tried to show something different. Yeah, I understand that, but this is the problem here. It's internal, right? So you're calling the bottom now. I came in a little late. I'm not calling the bottom, Crypto Seeker. Please watch the. If you don't watch the live streams, I don't want to repeat it for everyone. It's going to get boring. Please watch the live stream from the beginning. I said the levels to watch and what to look for to know the bottom or not. I'm not calling the bottom, and I'm not saying it's not the bottom. I'm saying watch the live stream from the beginning, my man. Sorry to make you do this, but I wish it was one simple answer. I really do. Anyway, it's going to be a short stream today. Please hit that like button if you agree. I really appreciate everyone here. I am going to cut this live stream short because I want to take my pit bull for a walk. I really need to go for a walk, even though it's really hot outside. A walk, let him run and everything. And 2 days to go for a walk, or a run. Not a walk. I'm not like a torture guy. Not like torturing my dog by not taking him for walks, but I want him to run, and I want him to go for a long one. So yeah, thank you very much. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.